everyone. It is 6 a.m. which means it's crew sign-on day. So everyone, all of us crew members who are signing on to Utopia of the Seas this morning are going to be leaving for the bus at 6:30 a.m. I did spend my one night here at the Courtyard Marriott Hotel, which is right by the airport. So it's about a 40-minute drive or so, maybe less, to Port Canaveral from here. Very nice sleep. You know, jet lag kept me up a little bit, but overall, yeah, managed to get a little bit of sleep last night. I was up editing my vlog where I flew first class out here. If you did watch that, thank you so much. And yeah, the journey continues. This is crew sign-on day once again. I know you guys really enjoy when I make these kind of videos. Oh, that's my alarm. I've packed my one suitcase, the standard Chris one suitcase. I've managed to get it down to 21 kilograms now for everything that I could possibly need for the duration of a 6-7 month contract. Not a huge amount of crew members signing on to Utopia this turnaround. Looks like there was about 10 of us, maybe 15. But time to load. Look, it's still pitch black outside, 6:30 in the morning. Okay, we've arrived. Hello, Port Canaveral. So now it's just to unload all the luggage and make our way onto Utopia. Hello. Look at the size of this thing. Okay, this is where we are going to sign on. Do you know what? It's interesting. When you see the ship like this, it's hard to tell if it's actually bigger or smaller than Icon. Welcome aboard, Royal Team. Alright, so we already got our luggage scanned and checked by security, and now we need to get our paperwork checked. So this is where they check our medicals and certificates to make sure we can actually get on board Utopia of the Seas. But yeah, look at this. Really not a big sign-on group today, but I like all of the Utopia of the Seas things everywhere. The world's best weekend. So here is my welcome envelope. I'm covering my crew ID number there because it's confidential.
So welcome everybody. So today the plan is going to be very simple. You know, thanks to our amazing HR team. They did this in 10 minutes and you guys are already on the ship. So
and the time is here. All documents have been checked. Let's get on board the world's biggest weekend. You know what? Even after all these years, every time I see a new ship, it just looks awesome. Let me give a 360 look. You can see the sign here. Oh yeah, crew sign on. Once again, good to be back at work. All right, I need to scan our luggages now. Oh no, we need to do like a swab test for drugs on our luggage. So security team is just doing the test now for drugs on all of our luggage. But here is the beautiful Utopia of the Seas. All right. Okay, I'm excited to see what it's like on board. No turning back now. Time to carry the luggage onto the ship. Yeah, us crew members, we carry the luggage on ourselves. 21 kilograms. And yo, just like that, Chris Wong is officially back on the ship. I'm on the I-95, waiting for my person to come collect me. So on sign-on day, every crew member will get a member from their department, usually a supervisor, to come collect them, to take them to their cabins and show them around the ship for the first time. So I'm just patiently waiting for whoever it is from the casino to come get me now. But yeah, my first view of the I-95 looks very similar to Icon. Not gonna lie, very, very similar. Even the same color scheme. I was the only one from the casino, I could tell. I'm here with John. Haven't seen John since Mariner of the Seas back in before the pandemic. So he came to pick me up today. And we're going to my cabin now. I just found out that I'm staying in their guest cabin for my week on board, which I'm very, very happy about. Oh my god, the promenade is packed. Yo, okay, so let's take a look. Hello guys. Alright, so I'm on, you got it? Alright, thank you dude. I'm on deck 6. 6541. Yeah, this way. Oh, nice. By the Vitality at Spa. It looks just like every other Oasis class ship so far. That's my first impression. But yeah, it's cool. I just saw John like walking down the I-95 now, and I was just like, yo. 6, 5, 4. This way. 6, 5, 4, 1. Oh, very nice. Yo. I got inside cabin, baby. This is hilarious.
Oh, that's nice.
This is so nice. I can't believe I was lucky enough to get a... Look at this double bed. Oh, I'm spoiled now. Alright, I'm going to do a full room tour later. We've got art on the wall, screen outside. Oh, the weather's terrible in Port Canaveral today. Nice. Alright, I actually have to do some work now. Yo, I cannot believe how busy it is. I've never seen... Oh, but there are people still leaving the ship. Okay, I think the reason why it's so busy is because there are people leaving the ship today because they've just finished the cruise. But oh my god, I've never seen the promenade this packed except for New Year's Eve. Alright, so every time you sign on, one of the first things you have to do is get a tour of where you work. I don't know why I air quoted that, but you have to get a tour of where you work, learn where all sort of the safety things are, like fire, where extinguishers are located, the emergency exits and things like that. For those of you who are familiar with the Oasis class ship, Casino Royale is on deck 4, and we are walking through the Park West Art Gallery right now, which looks very, very purple aesthetic. I kind of like it. And I'm trying to speak as much as I can because there's music playing. Oh, the door's closed? Or is it meant to be closed? Oh, is it automatic door? Okay. Oh, it's nice. Oh, this is really nice. 2 poker tables, yeah?
Yeah, it is.
Icon has 1.
Really?
Can you believe Icon of the Seas has 1 poker table? They have Park West art in their casino?
Just to cover this stuff.
Oh, but it's not there all the time, right? Okay, hello dude. Alright, lacking what I see so far. Where's the... Oh, I've seen the cage. The cashier. Oh, and there's the host desk as well. So it's a similar setup to Wonder of the Seas. So you've got the cashier or the cage right here. Very nice, I like the marble. And then over here, host desk. Let me take a look at these mugs. Let me see their photo. Here's the gang. I'm going to be seeing them all later. So one of the other major important things to do is locate where your emergency station is. Because, well, I've just been informed there's a crew drill tomorrow. And of course, straight away, I will have to be a part of it. So I need to make sure I know where I'm going, what I'm doing. And my emergency station is in the dining room. I've done this a million times. I know exactly where I'm going. I just want to give you guys a shot of the main dining room. That's nice. All right. Very, very impressed. This is the Utopia station, the train station, the new concept of eating. So basically, you eat like you're on a train. All right, I get it. And then there's like screens here as the windows, and it makes it look like you're on a train ride through all different parts of the world whilst you eat your dinner. I'm not sure if I'm ever gonna have time to eat here, but I did just want to walk into the restaurant and have a look. So I wonder if they kind of stole this idea from Universal or Hogwarts with their Harry Potter. because it's kind of a similar concept with the whole, you know, windows passing by as different destinations. Oh, this is cool. So I think maybe the menu would normally be here, or something would normally be here. Oh wait, look at that. Okay, it's not the menu, it's welcome to Utopia
And once again, a very good
station.
morning, ladies
That's
and
cool.
gentlemen.
Good timing. Alright, so I'm back in the cabin now after just doing all of the necessary onboard requirements that all crew members have to do when we immediately sign on a ship. I do have pre-departure safety training a little later in the afternoon, so now I just get to relax a little bit. It's currently 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to explore the ship a little bit, do some filming, and from what I can tell so far, Utopia of the Seas really does just look like every other Oasis class ship I've been on. But seeing the Union Station restaurant, pretty cool concept. And I cannot, like I said, I cannot believe the guys managed to arrange for me to have an interior guest cabin for my 7 days on this ship. So let's give a full full tour, shall we? Lots of storage space for me, which is going to be unnecessary. Nice mirror. I mean, it kind of does just look like your standard Royal Caribbean balcony room at this point. I don't know, I think I'm very used to, because I have stayed in these during quarantine, for those of you who did watch me during the pandemic and the restart. I was lucky enough to stay in, you know, a guest cabin, balcony rooms, an inside room like this, a solo cabin. Oh, bathroom is pretty swish. God, I'm so spoiled. I actually feel like I'm the luckiest crew member in the world right now. Although saying that, not only am I lucky, I worked my ass off to get to this point in my career. Excuse me for the language, but woohoo! And this, ladies and gents, is my cabin for the next 7 days. So this is a screen with a camera outside. Oh, they're doing an announcement. That's what that music is. So yeah, there are...
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay,
At
let me
this time,
finish for this.
we've done-
So the purpose of the, you know, the LCD screens here is that instead of having a balcony stateroom, which you would assume you would have to pay a little more compared to an inside room, this still gives you the sort of illusion that, you know, you do have access to, you know, the outside from your cabin, even though technically, you know, we are in an inside cabin. That is not a window. There is no way to see outside from the cabin. So an interior room would probably cost significantly less compared to a balcony stateroom. But on our newer ships, so I would say from Quantum class and above, Quantum, Oasis and Icon class, you can get inside rooms with an LCD screen as the outside. But for more information about booking a Royal Caribbean cruise in a specific cabin that you might like, check out my link on Lugs Rally now. Become a client with me and book your next Royal Caribbean cruise. Alright, so before I actually head to my PDST training, I have come to the crew mess for the first time. Very, very nice. A standard Oasis class. This is the vibes of the crew mess. This is deck 2. Now that I've been on Icon and I've come here, honestly, yeah, the Icon crew neighborhood, now I really appreciate what that was for us, because it's a lot better. All right, of course, the Oasis class crew areas are very nice too, very large and spacious. All right, so I've come up to the helipad now, and oh my goodness, I should have brought my sunglasses. The sun has decided to show in Orlando today, which is quite nice considering it was thunderstorms when I landed last night. But yeah, here's the good thing about coming to a ship where they just kept everything the same, is that I can never get lost. I've already been around the entire ship and I know where pretty much everything is, just because of all my, you know, previous ship contracts. I've worked on many Oasis class ships now. Is this getting steamed up a little bit? Yeah, sorry, it's very humid today, so camera's getting a bit misty, but I think you can still see me. As you can see, it is a very glorious day in Port Canaveral now, and hold on, let me try and fix this lens. Alright, I think that's a little better, but yeah, it's nice to come on board Utopia of the Seas and see it for the first time. It really does just look like every other Oasis class ship I've been on. There's like one or two very small minor differences, but overall, the ship's fantastic. I can't wait to get a full, tour of the whole ship. At this point, I've only been to my cabin really and the casino. On the first day, there's a lot going on, so as much as I would love to just start, walking around the ship, checking out all the venues and everything, making the tour video, I do have some online trainings to do and actual in-person trainings to do as per every crew member on day one of embarkation day when they come on board. But yeah, it feels good to be back on board the ship. I had a nice break, like I said, and you didn't see my last video. This is the start of a new 7-month contract for me, and here we go again. Utopia of the Seas, this is going to be my home for the next 7 days. Very happy with my guest inside cabin. Okay, look, I mean, just seeing the sun and seeing Florida like this puts me in a much better mood.
I tried to log on and this crop tell me that I'm not able to.
Alright, so now that my PDST, pre-departure safety training, is complete, I now have to start getting ready for work. So I did take a little nap in the bed just before my shift. It is so unbelievably comfortable, this bed. I mean, yeah, I'm very spoiled right now, having this huge double bed to myself. I also did have a shower, and I do have to say, the towels right now, oh my god, it's so soft. The perks of being on a brand new cruise ship, because remember at the time I'm recording, Utopia's been in operations for what, just over a month? Not even 2 months yet, so the towels right now are so soft, and the shower was amazing. And I tell you what, I've just been sort of watching my virtual window, or however you want to call this. It's it's quite cool. I've just been watching it change as we have just set sail now. I do believe the sail away party has already begun. I was going to go up and film it, but I decided to have a little nap instead. But there'll be other things for me to film over the course of the week I'm on board Utopia of the Seas. Now, obviously, of course, if you were to give me a choice, would you rather have the virtual window or a balcony? Of course, I'm going to pick balcony every time, but you know what? Don't completely rule this out, alright? Don't knock it until you've tried it. I actually personally like the virtual window. The couch area here is what I've basically used to put my luggage on, because I didn't really know where else to put it. I didn't see the point in unpacking my whole suitcase and filling up the wardrobe, because, like I said, I'm only here for a week. It seemed pointless taking everything out just to put it back in 7 days from now. So I've kind of just taken out what I know I'm going to need. So, for example, my clothes for work. And we are in Nassau tomorrow, so there's a chance I might end up going out, so my t-shirt and shorts. But yeah, my suitcase and bags are going to live on the couch there. And time to start getting ready for work. And I absolutely love the size of the wardrobes in the guest cabins. Definitely much bigger compared to what I get in a regular crew cabin. So look, here's all of my work clothes, and I'm not sure you can see that, but yes, these are my suits for work, and I'm slowly just putting in, those are going in the wardrobe, but everything else will be staying in the suitcase. Making myself at home. I could definitely get used to, if I had to do, if I was lucky enough to get a whole contract in a cabin like this, can you imagine? But yeah, look at the space, it's just so nice. And then there's another one on that side too, so if there was, 2 of you staying in this cabin, you'll have a person number 1's wardrobe, person number 2's wardrobe over there. Plenty of room, especially Utopia doing 3 and 4 day cruises. I mean, how much clothes can you really bring for just, half a week? This is the hard part of my job, just trying to look good every day. Blue, brown. I've got a brown waistcoat tonight, so I'm trying to figure out what I want to wear. Oh, this pink tie is an interesting look. Maybe not for tonight though. All these different joints. Look, here's my tie collection, by the way. Look, pink, and then there's blue, and I've got this flower pattern of a brown one. And yeah, I've actually got just other basic things. Oh, I do want to show you though. Look at these socks. So these were a gift from from one of you guys actually, back on, I can't exactly remember which ship this was given to me. But these are a pair of socks with the letter C on it, for Chris obviously. This is the problem when you buy clothes online. It's yeah, it's always a bit hit or miss. Oh, do you know what? It fits very nicely. Okay. Once again, I mean, it is a little tight. Oh, I think I can just about pull it off. Maybe one size bigger would have been. I guess waistcoats are supposed to be kind of tight though, no? Yeah, look at that. All right. Once again, Chris Wong is looking like a respectable casino host. And yes, I got my name badge finally fixed after all these years. For those of you who've been watching me for a while, the word assistant was spelt wrong on my name badge for the last 5 years. So I just changed it to Ast Casino Host instead. I think it looks better having the shorter title. And instead of saying Christopher, I just put Chris.
Paul, I'm videoing. Hi guys, welcome to Chris Wong. No, wait, start again a minute. 1, 2, 3. Hi guys, let's see you together.
What we're saying together.
Welcome to Chris Wong's vlog. Hi guys, welcome to Chris Wong's vlog. Vlog. My name's Bianca and this is Paul.
We are part of the Utopia 5 here on the Utopia of the Seas. We should do a better one than that.
Bumped into Keith, absolute royal legend. Me and him have been friends for a long time. We've had like we both started off in different positions when we met each other, and we just worked our way up. So he used to work at Johnny Rockets, and then I used to work in the shops. That's when we met on Independence.
At least 5 or 6 years ago, right?
5 or 6 years ago. You started a YouTube channel, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Okay.
So check that out, Cruising in Action. We have some fun content on there.
Yeah, do you like Utopia?
Well, I love it. This is the pinnacle of the Oasis class. Love it.
Right, so what do you do here on Utopia?
I'm the comedy host here on board. So like I work with the comedians, in charge of the attic, and making sure everybody's having a good time.
Seeing as we are docked in port today, this will be a great time for me to walk around the ship and give you a good comparison as to how Utopia of the Seas is versus Icon of the Seas. So I'm walking through the Royal Promenade now, and the main thing that I've noticed here on deck 5 of the ship is how much more space there was on the promenade on Icon versus Utopia. Because there was a point where about 5 years ago, when I first experienced Oasis class ships for the first time, I remember walking through the promenade thinking, wow, this is actually huge. I mean, I can't believe this shopping mall is here on the ship. But the promenade on Icon is actually significantly wider. That's the first thing I've noticed since coming back to an Oasis class ship. And the main reason for that is because I think on Icon of the Seas, they have windows on each side. Like you can actually see out into the open deck and the sea or the ocean or wherever we're docked in port that day. And that makes the biggest difference. Not having any windows on the promenade, it does make it feel a little more tighter, I think is the word I'm looking for. Obviously this is still a very big Royal Promenade, but when you do compare it to Icon, there is definitely a huge significant difference. You do have this cool metallic sphere sculpture of some sort. They're promoting this new Effectors Homecoming Parade, which I will be excited to see later today. I need to check what time that is. And in front of the classic car, did Icon have a classic car? I don't think so. Now that I'm thinking about it, but they do have this cool Utopia stand here for you to take photographs. It's actually pretty cool as well. Pesky Parrot is also a new venue, which is giving me very tropical Hawaii vibes. Look at this place. Or very Caribbean vibes, I should say, rather. Come get your margaritas. Oh, and this is the Pesky Parrot himself. He was talking a minute ago. But overall, when it comes to the Royal Promenade, I would say Icon of the Seas takes the win. I've now made my way up to deck 6 and I've come out onto the boardwalk. Now, this is probably the most different when you compare the venues, because on Icon of the Seas there is no boardwalk, they have Surfside, and it considerably looks different. So the first thing you will notice straight away is the Surfside area is definitely a lot more colourful and geared towards, I would say, families with younger kids, whereas the boardwalk on Oasis class ships definitely has a much more, I would say, vibe that caters for everyone, no matter what age. So with that being said, 100% boardwalk feature is actually a lot nicer compared to Surfside on Icon of the Seas. So this is where you will also find the Ultimate Abyss slides on our Oasis class ships. This has almost become like a famous landmark within our cruising fleet of ships now. And as well, the boardwalk is home to the Aqua Theatre, because on Icon of the Seas, the Aqua Theatre was in the Aquadome, right at the top of the ship, which is a very different vibe altogether. You get these incredible views. This is why I much prefer the Oasis class boardwalk versus Surfside. It just visually, I think, looks nicer. I feel like I can hang out here. Surfside, yeah, I felt like, for me, the problem with Surfside is I felt like I was a little out of place. Unless you're like a family with little kids there, it's almost like you don't belong there. But I understand that the area was designed for that sort of specific purpose. So for me, Oasis class boardwalk definitely beats the Surfside on Icon. So I've made my way up to deck 8 now in Central Park. Now both Icon of the Seas and Utopia have Central Parks. Technically, the Icon of the Seas Central Park is 20% bigger. Oh no, it has 20% more plans and it's supposedly wider. But, you know, as I'm walking through Central Park now, it's hard for me to really tell if it was that much bigger, because it kind of feels the same. I guess if I really had to pick, yeah, Icon is, or does feel ever so slightly bigger. But, yeah, not, I wouldn't say, hey dude, wouldn't really say it's that noticeable. But which one do I prefer? The bigger Central Park on Icon or the original Oasis class design? Really, really hard to say. And I'm glad to see as well that they did bring over the Izumi in the park concept from Icon. So this is the Japanese restaurant, but the takeout section. And you can order food. Oh, they got the signature bubble cones. But this for me is like the perfect lunch. I would go for the salmon sashimi, the pork gyoza dumplings, and the cookies and cream, probably bubble cone waffle. Actually, all of these flavors of the bubble cones actually sounds incredible. And you know what? The Izumi in the park on Icon, I didn't see the menu displayed like that on the outside. So yeah, I think this Izumi looks a little nicer than what Icon had to offer. So I just bumped into these guys who were also making some content today, and they actually just bought one of the bubble waffles. This is the Oreo one.
Yeah, it is. So. And it's like warm and cold at the same time. Feel that?
Oh yeah, if I can feel it cold on this side and then warm where my thumb is. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know how to eat it.
How much are they charging for this?
$8.
Oh, that's a bargain, I think.
Yeah, but we had the dining package, so it's included.
Oh, that's included. Okay, yeah, that's a good tip.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm not even sure how to tackle this.
I know, you just gotta...
No, it's like, hold on,
there's a spoon there, so I'll go for that.
Hold on, wait. Our vlog needs to see it too.
Yeah, of course. Do it.
Let me get the spoon. Pressure's on now.
Do it right. You have 2 vlogs watching you right now.
Yeah, you do. The pressure's on.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice. The Oreo ice cream.
Oh yeah, that's so good.
Like
and I didn't even dive into the waffle part yet, but
yeah. I love it.
Yeah.
I like your camera too. That's a nice camera.
Thank you. Everyone say hi to Chris Wong Vlogs. I'm sure you all follow him already.
I've now come up to deck 12 because this is where the new redesign of Giovanni's restaurant is. So for those of you who may not be aware, Giovanni's is the Italian restaurant on board our Royal Caribbean ships. But I know for a fact that they did a complete redesign specifically for Utopia. And I'm quite intrigued to see how the restaurant is. Now, if I'm not mistaken, on all of our other Oasis class cruise ships, deck 12, this location, is where Wonderland restaurant would have been. So I guess they decided to step away from the Wonderland concept for the restaurant and make a 2-story Giovanni's instead. This is cool. Wow. Okay, I'm very, very impressed with what I see so far. The decor and everything, the lighting. It has a smell too. Like they've sprayed some sort of, I don't know, smell through the restaurant. Wow, okay. Hands down the best Giovanni's restaurant I've seen so far. Actually a lot of tables in here. Now the Giovanni's on Icon of the Seas was also designed very nicely. And it was located on the Royal Promenade, so that was, yeah, that was again a different take on where you would normally find a Giovanni's restaurant on our ships. But I think I much prefer what I'm seeing here on Utopia. Like even just the wines on display, the way the tables seating is. Look, the napkins. Yeah, this is cool, and they just have little sort of decorations as well. Vino. Oh, and they have an outside area too. So if the weather is on your side and you wanted a nice romantic evening when it's a bit cooler, it'd be a bit too hot to have lunch here. But yeah, you can even sit outside, have a view of the boardwalk whilst you have your dinner. Oh, this is so cool. Hey, Utopia. So you can have dinner here, family dinner or romantic dinner for two. Enjoy the sunset. That's probably the best time to eat out here, I would say, not when it's completely pitch black, but they probably do light up this area very nicely. I can see all the light fixtures above me. Okay, Giovanni's, what do they call it now? Giovanni's Wine Bar, Italian and Wine Bar. Let me get the official name. Giovanni's Kitchen, that's the name of the restaurant. And here is a look at the menu for anyone who may have been wondering. Oh, sorry, they just switched to the wine menu. Let me wait for it to go back. Here's the rest of it. Chicken Parmesan. What shall we have for dinner tonight? So right behind me is the spare tire. Now this is the food truck concept here that they brought on just for Utopia of the Seas. Now there's a couple things on the menu. Let me give you a look. We have cheese, pepperoni, tornado, chipotle chicken sandwich, and Mediterranean wrap. So kind of like quick fast food restaurant, not restaurant, fast food style dishes on the go, and you just help yourself. Look at all this. There's your sandwiches, there's the wraps, there's the sandwiches. Yeah, so interesting concept. That's the spare tire. So here we are at the top of deck 16 and I've got the entire pool deck completely surrounding me. Now on Icon of the Seas, the pool deck was known for having the most swimming pools on any of our ships in the fleet. They really emphasized on having as much water as they can, which is quite ironic thing to think about when you're on a cruise ship, that you want more water on board the ship. But there were a lot of different kinds of swimming pools on Icon, even the first suspended infinity swimming pool for adults, and they had swim up bars. If you look at the vibes here on Utopia of the Seas and just the way it visually looks, I think I prefer what I see here on Utopia of the Seas. It just feels a bit more, actually I don't even really know how to describe it. It just, because it looks visually more pleasing, I personally think, compared to the pool deck on Icon of the Seas. This is why I would prefer the pool deck here on Utopia of the Seas and probably across all of our Oasis class ships. And as we are still in the middle of the hot summer weather, check out everyone having a good time on the world's biggest weekend. And what I personally love about Utopia of the Seas, and I think this is the same on Wonder of the Seas, how you just get the huge Royal Caribbean logo right next to you as you are sunbathing or jumping in the pool. It's just, again, it just visually looks cool. So behind me, you have the very nice blue sport court and basketball court area. directly in front of me, you have the flow rider. That over there is the ultimate abyss slide going down to the boardwalk. Over on this side is the mini golf. And then if I make my way over, I can actually see the crystal clear blue waters of the Bahamas today. And for this reason, this is exactly why I think I much prefer Utopia of the Seas sport deck area compared to Icon, because although on Icon of the Seas in this area they have the infinity pool, which is very, very nice, don't get me wrong, they have the huge category 6 water park, which the massive slides going up, which honestly I didn't really care for too much. So for me, Utopia of the Seas pool deck and sport deck area takes the win over Icon of the Seas. Let me give you a shot of the Atlantis in the distance. Comment below if you've ever been to the Atlantis here in Nassau, or if you've been to the one in Dubai. Apparently one of the best hotels in the world. I've been to both. And whilst I'm here, I might as well give you a quick tour of where I work on a daily basis. I've been on Wonder of the Seas. You will probably find this looking all very familiar because they made it, I think, like 90% identical. So here is where I work, the host desk. Very nice. It's actually a cage. It's not a desk. It's like I have my own counter, which is actually very, very cool. The cashier is on this side. We have all of our table games on both non-smoking and smoking sides of the casino. Slot machines completely surrounding everything. And this is where you will most likely find me if you were to ever look for me on board the ship. I've been a casino host now for 5 years and counting. Not sure how many left, but at this point in my life I am still very much enjoying my life on board as a crew member, still very much enjoying my life as an assistant casino host, and I'm still very much enjoying my life making these cruise ship videos for you. This was a passion that has become sort of like a job for me, but still very, very passionate about creating content for you guys, creating memories for myself. You know, one day I'm going to look back at all of this. I'll be able to watch back at my videos 20 years from now, 30 years from now, thinking, wow, look what I was doing. I was on some of the biggest and best cruise ships in the world, and I was getting paid to be on there. I do like the vibes of the VIP. The color scheme is very, very cool, if I do say so myself. Now, if you're gonna ask me, which casino do I like better? Do I like the Utopia of the Seas Casino or Icon of the Seas Casino? It's tough to say. The layout is completely different. I would say on our Oasis class and Utopia of the Seas, the casino feels a lot more round, whereas on Icon, our casino felt very long. Now technically, Icon of the Seas Casino is larger, but when you're standing here just looking around, it's hard to tell if it actually is that much bigger or not, because on our Oasis class ships and Utopia of the Seas, these are collectively the biggest casinos at sea. Yeah, because I'm only on here for 7 days, I can't really give you a genuine answer as to which casino do I prefer working in. It's hard for me to, you know, really get the full effect of a full-length contract as opposed to just 7 days on board, but this is still definitely one of the most beautiful casinos I have ever seen. On our Oasis class cruise ships, we also have a Casino Royale non-smoking casino. Now for some reason, Icon of the Seas did not have this, but I think it is rumoured that there will be a non-smoking casino just like this. We'll have to wait for that and see. But in the meantime, this is what a non-smoking casino looks like. This was on our previous Oasis ships, the former Jazz on 4 location, but that was a venue that was not utilised to the max apparently, so they decided, you know what, let's just make it into a second casino or a non-smoking casino. Now on Wonder of the Seas, this is called the Golden Room, but that is still, for any of you who are on Wonder of the Seas or going there, that is the non-smoking casino, the Golden Room. The reason why it's called the Golden Room is because Wonder of the Seas was originally designed to go to Asia, and that was going to be the high roller VIP room. But then when Wonder of the Seas ended up deploying out here in the US instead, they just turned the Golden Room into a non-smoking casino. But it's basically just a smaller version of the main casino, slots, tables, just one pit in here. And there's also a host desk, which is where you would find me as well. Shower time. This stuff is actually quite nice, if I do say so myself. Oh, which one is it again? Yep, this one. Okay, time to get ready for work. Today's attire is the brown shirt with my green suit, which slowly became my favourite suit actually when I was on Icon. Never owned a green suit before until this year. Put this on. Yeah, so usually I get my clothes from either ASOS or Express or Zara.
Okay, is it recording? Okay, come on, Shaka. Hello. Shaka, come on. Hi guys, welcome to Chris Wong's video. I'm Bianca.
I'm Maria from Philippines.
I'm Paul from UK.
And Shaka from South Africa.
I'm from Manchester, the best city in the whole world.
Not true.
Right, how do you turn it on?
Broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly
I'm just hanging out here with Paul now on a busy sea day. As you can see, the host desk is a much bigger upgrade compared to what I've usually had in the past. It's very, very nice and spacious. Try not to show anything confidential here, but yeah, this is the work setup. I need to shout at Bianca later. She keeps hijacking the camera.
Oh no.
And I keep seeing these clips every day and I'm like, hey, I don't remember filming this. And I'm like, look at these mugs getting in the vlog. Paul's from the UK as well.
Hi.
He's from
Best part, North East.
He's from Durham. Wait, who do you support? Newcastle?
Sunderland. How dare you?
Sunderland.
How dare you?
So yeah, both Northerners, and Bianca's a Northerner too. So Durham, Manchester, and I'm Liverpool. Yeah, this is rare. It doesn't happen often like this.
UK market.
I got a bone to pick with you.
Why?
Why is it every night when I look through my video clips, there's always a clip where I'm like, hold on, I don't remember filming this, what's this? And it's just you hijacking my camera, filming things. You as well. You as well, Maria, of course I saw it. So I don't even trust her leaving my camera here anymore. I said that to Paul as well, I was just like, I saw you guys stealing my camera.
I'll do another one, ready?
I asked Paul, like, who does he support? Who do you support?
Manchester United.
Oh, behave. Are you messing?
Do you support Liverpool?
Yeah, of course I do. It's the best team in the world. And it's the best city in the world. I said Manchester's a boring night out.
No, if ever you go to the UK, Manchester is the best place, the best
Okay,
city.
there's nothing to do
the
in
best
Manchester.
people, the best night out. There's lots to do in Manchester.
Liverpool was capital of culture back in the day.
I love Liverpool for a night out.
Yeah,
but Manchester is.
I know, I'm just messing. Manchester, I'm actually there quite a lot.
Hi guys, welcome back to Chris Wong's. Oh no, wait.
You didn't? It is recorded.
It is.
If you can see the red light there, it means it's recorded.
Hi guys, welcome back to Chris Wong's vlogs.
Hey.
My name's Bianca.
And my name is Shaka. You can call me Shaka.
Oh, Shaka!
This is my wife, Bia.
We've been married, Beyonce. We've been married for 2 years. now.
So when you come to Utopia, come to the casino hostess and say hi. We'll be waiting for you.
Yeah, we will. And we'll probably have a baby by then.
So I would like to take this opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, we are recognizing a lot of crew, we are recognizing a lot of leaders. We have Leader of the Month as well today, catching up a little bit, so there will be two, one for July, one for August. I also would like to take this opportunity to recognize my colleagues over here, ladies and gentlemen, all our division heads and members of the executive committee. This is, you know, we have a brand new ship. It is great to be in a brand new ship, but it takes the right people to be able to drive the results. And I really feel with our division heads and executive committee that I am on a leading team in the Champions League, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you to all of you. Thank you.
Right, after this, Christopher Wong, assistant casino host as well. So please stay back, please stay back. 5 years, Christopher Wong.
Look at all this spread of food. Royal Caribbean's finest. I'm looking at the sushi platter over here. Well, that was certainly very interesting. We were just in the music hall on deck 8, and this was well, for those of you who've been watching me for a while and who have been keeping track, I have now been a casino host for Royal Caribbean for 5 years. And this was my 5-year service recognition award. So that was actually pretty cool just to be a part of. Everyone was gathered there, so all the major department heads, not only were they doing service recognition awards for 5 years, 10 and 20 years, they also had their, or maybe you don't even know, but on board the cruise ship we have our Employee of the Month, Leader of the Month kind of thing, and that was also celebrated during this event, let's say you could call it. So yeah, I'm very proud to say that, you know, 5 years working in the casino, meeting all of you guys in real life and building this community, because it was also 5 years ago when I started essentially this YouTube channel. So this award right now really means quite a lot to me. It's quite a surreal moment, and to celebrate this award on Utopia of the Seas, Royal Caribbean's newest ship, it just seems really fitting and almost like the stars aligned in a way. I'm in Central Park right now, just relaxing after all of that food. They put on a huge spread for us, like literally all of Royal Caribbean's finest food, like pastries, dumplings, sushi, spring rolls, all sorts of other stuff. But yeah, it's cool for me now just to chill out in Central Park and just taking it all in, kind of just reflecting back now on my career and what I've achieved over the last 5 years, because in the grand scheme of things 5 years is not a long time, but I feel like I've done so much. So I've just been taking my award with me to various locations around the ship, creating some cool content with it. As you can see now, I'm just chilling in the Aqua Theatre by myself. Cool tip, if you come to the Aqua Theatre during the day when there's no show playing, just a cool place to hang out and chill out. Got a cool ultimate abyss right above me, the tallest dry slide at sea, maybe even in the world. Guys are rock climbing, but I love seeing the huge Royal Caribbean Crown and Anchor logo in the sky. And now here I am just on the promenade, enjoying the view from deck 6. The Royal Promenade is on deck 5. This is actually a really nice view of the whole street. There's the Utopia sign you can get a picture with next to the classic car, and the rising tide bar is currently, well, already risen. As you can see, it's not here, already at Central Park. But what is this? I have never seen a CPay before, so I guess you can, if you have a cash account, you can load cash onto your CPass card with a kiosk. It's not switched on right now, so I can't even tell, you know, if that's what it is. I have never seen this before, not even on Icon of the Seas. I'm just assuming that's what a CPay is. We are just moments away from starting the Lady Luck slot tournament, and of course Lady Luck is here, present and ready to witness her special. Your slot tournament, this is all for you.
I am so excited for this event. This is going to be amazing, and may the best slot player win.
I love it, I love it. Which round are you in?
I'm in, I don't know.
You're in round 8.
Round 8.
You guys are in round 8. Well, dude, slot tournament is here too.
So I'm here to purely lose. I'm not very good at these though, but I'm going to have a really positive attitude.
Alright, I love it. Well,
Chris!
Alright, so before we begin, we do have a whole bunch of prizes to be won tonight. This does include $500 onboard free play, a hideaway cabana for tomorrow at Permanent Day Coco Cay, $1,000 onboard free play, complimentary dinner at Chops Grill, a 2-night stay at the Guitar Hotel in Hollywood, Florida, a 2-night stay at Tampa Hard Rock, 3-night stay at Hard Rock, New York City, and our main prize of the night is going to be a 7-night balcony stateroom cruise in the Caribbean on any ship that you would like to go on. Hey, how about that?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go, come on, go, guys! Let's go!
see now, very young lady. Look, here we go, round number 9.
Number 9.
Rules are very easy. You'll see them on the screen there. Press the play button as fast as you can and tap the screen when you see the stars on the screen. Any stars, you tap the screen. Don't break the screen, just tap it.
Very, very nicely displayed. It's all fanned out. I like it. You ran away from me. I wanted her to do a round in the slot tournament. And she ran away, but we finally worked together. Oh, the phone's ringing. So look at this. On one of our lockers here, I'm not sure if you can see that. Let me try and get a close-up. We signed the locker on the inside, so that there's a part of us here forever.
Hi guys!
Hi!
Welcome back to Chris Wong's vlog.
Hi.
This is Rana, in case you haven't met again.
If I win, we go gamble, yeah?
If she wins, we go gamble. This is Paul. This is Paul's green tie. Give us a spin, Paul. Woo! Paul's single.
Ready to mingle.
Ready to mingle. So's what? Why been single for about 10 years. Maria's married.
Show off my shoes, please.
Oh, there you go.
Excuse me.
You can make money off the feet.
Okay, so it's the next day now after an amazing slot tournament last night. My God, that was so much fun. Probably the most fun slot tournament I've ever hosted in the 5 years I've been working in the casino. But it is a perfect day at Coco Cay today. I did want to show you the view from the pool deck. You can see the entire island. But not only are we in Coco Cay today, we are actually docked next to Independence of the Seas. This is the first ever cruise ship I worked on 11 years ago. It's just crazy to see it again, because I have said this in one of my older videos, but every time I see it, Independence of the Seas, it just gives me that nostalgic feeling. I still remember my very first day working on board a cruise ship and seeing this for the first time, thinking, okay, so this is where I'm going to work now for the next 6 months. And who knew that it would end up becoming my career. There is just something special about the first ship you ever work on. It really is the most sentimental thing. I have the best memories from this ship alone. I mean, even though I've progressed in my career now and worked my way up a lot, and I have a lot more responsibility, and I do, you know, a lot more with my job now, I still look at Independence, I still think back to what I was doing 11 years ago, where it all started for me. And who knew it would lead to all of this? It's kind of a, yeah, just a crazy life that I'm living right now. Oh, and that was lucky. I just found the ship model. So this is deck 16. I don't know if I'm front to the back of the ship, sorry, but if you want to find it, this is where it is. Oh, and by the windjammer, so this will be back of the ship. Alright you guys, well, what a week it's been. This is now officially my last day on board Utopia of the Seas. Almost said Icon then. This is my last day on board Utopia of the Seas. It's been an incredible 7 days on board. I think this is probably one of the best cruise videos on my YouTube channel to date. I have no idea how long this video is going to be. I think it's a long one. So again, huge massive thank you to all of you if you have made it to the end of today's video. My overall thoughts and opinions about the newest the newest Oasis class cruise ship in our fleet. It's incredible. All right, the amount of activities and things that are going on. Now I understand why Royal have been calling this the world's biggest weekend, because over the course of these 3 and 4 day cruises, there is so much to do on board, and the level of the entertainment again has just stepped up. In my opinion, I got to see all of the main entertainment shows in the theatre, the ice show, the aqua show. It's, yeah, really, the production value, the music, the dancing, the lights, the everything. It's really incredible. I was specifically brought on board here to host a big casino event that we had in the casino last night at the time I'm recording this video, and it was a huge success. The slot tournament was so much fun. We even got these cool Royal Caribbean exclusive t-shirts to wear for the event as I was hosting it. So I'm not sure if you can see that on the back of my shirt, but it does say Lady Luck. She is the slot influencer who was brought on for this Hard Rock Casino event, and being able to engage with her and interact with them and yeah, host their slot tournament for them was so much fun for me. Like, this is part of the job that I genuinely really love doing, and yeah, if I can some way, I don't know, like transition into this kind of not even like job or role, like if I can think, if I'm thinking long term and how am I going to do YouTube full time, if I can somehow be involved in, you know, hosting the events type of things and just creating content, that is definitely the direction I am hoping to move forward in. I had so much fun working with the casino host team here on board Utopia of the Seas. For a long time now, we've all known each other, like known of each other, I should say rather, but this is the first time we finally met in real life and we got to work with each other. It's interesting because even though we haven't met, all the guys knew I was coming on, they know who I am, and I knew who was going to be on here. So it was so nice to finally see these guys, work with them. It's a shame I only get to work with them for 7 days before I will leave tomorrow and go to my next ship. And the adventures continue. Like I said, I need to start packing and doing the whole sign-off process now. And then tomorrow, first thing, I will be transferring to Quantum of the Seas. So, with that being said, make sure you are subscribed to my YouTube channel. The cruise adventures have only just begun. I'm glad I got the opportunity to come on board Utopia of the Seas, receive my 5-year service award, which was unexpected. I didn't know I was going to be getting that. Make sure you check out my previous video as well, where I flew first class. Before joining this ship, I flew first class with Virgin Atlantic from the UK to Florida. It was one of the best experiences of my life. And yeah, some of you may even want to try first class yourself, because, sorry, technically Virgin Atlantic is called upper class. Again, the experience was incredible, so do make sure you check out that vlog if you haven't already. But as for now, I've been Chris Wong, signing off from Utopia of the Seas. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, what is my life right now? It feels like it's almost moving at like 1,000,000 miles per hour. There's like so much going on, but yeah, I'm here for it. Anyway, see you later.